Hello class 9. In today's class we are going to start a new chapter 8, Iterative Constructs in Java. In last chapter we have studied conditional statements. In this chapter we are going to learn about the iterative constructs in Java. That means the looping constructs, the repetitive constructs in Java, in which a statement or set of statements repeat itself a fixed number of times or as long as the given condition is true. The first comes, what is a loop? What is a loop? Loop is defined as a repetitive structure in which a statement or a set of statements are executed repeatedly until the given condition is false. So in short, what we can understand that in a loop, a statement or set of statement repeat itself continuously a fixed number of times or as long as the given condition is true. So this process is known as loop. So if the question is asked what is a loop? Definition: loop is defined as a repetitive structure in which a statement or a set of statements are executed repeatedly until the given condition is false. In Java, there are three different types of looping constructs: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. Which all? For loop, while loop, and do while loop. These three are the different looping constructs in Java. Okay. These loops again, they are categorized in the following ways: entry control loop and exit control loop. See, the loop in which condition is checked at the entry level, and if condition is true, then only body of the loop is executed. Then it is known as entry control loop. Example, for loop is a entry control loop. Why? Because in the for loop, the condition is checked at the entry level, and if it is true, then only the body of the loop, the statements are executed, otherwise nothing is performed. Okay. In the exit control loop, what happens? The condition is checked at the exit level. When you complete the loop, at the exit level of the loop. Okay, and if the condition is true, it goes for the next iteration. If condition is false, then it stops the iteration. So this for loop and while loop are the example of entry control loop. In the while loop also, the condition is checked at the entry level. In the while loop also, condition is checked at the entry level, and if condition is true, then only the body of the loop is performed. In the for loop, what happens? It repeats a statement or a set of a statement for a fixed number of times. Whereas in a while loop, a statement or a set of statements are performed as long as the given condition is true. So remember, for loop performs how many times? For a fixed number of times. If number of repetitions are known to us, then you can use the for loop. If the number of repetitions are not known, then you can use the while and do while loop. So we're talking about the exit control loop. In the exit control loop, the condition is checked at the exit level, and if it is true, the body of the loop will be performed once again, otherwise nothing will be performed. So the do while loop is the example of entry control loop. Okay. So now definition. What is the entry control loop? In this looping structure, in entry control looping structure, a condition is checked in the beginning of the loop. When a condition is checked in the beginning of the loop module, and if the given condition is true, then the loop control will enter the loop for the execution, and if the condition is false, not a single time the loop body will be performed. The process is repeated until the given condition is false. So in the entry control loop, once again, what happens? A condition is checked where? In the beginning of the loop module, and if the condition is true, then only the control will enter in the loop for the execution, and one statement or all the statements will be executed. And when this loop stops, whenever the given condition is false, the loop will stop. Okay, again, the entry control loop is further categorized into two different types: fixed iterative loop and unfixed iterative loop. I was talking about for loop and while loop. The for loop is called the fixed iterative loop. Why? Because the number of repetitions are known to us in the for loop. We know exactly how many times the loop will be repeated. And unfixed iterative loop like while loop, in this we do not know how many times the loop body will be executed or performed, because the body of the loop will be not performed if the condition is false. Okay. Now next is, what is the fixed iterative loop? Definition: the fixed iterative loop is a looping construct that is used to repeat the execution of a block of the statements for a fixed number of times. It is also known as the non-iterative type. Example, for loop. So what is a fixed iterative loop? It is a looping construct that is used to repeat the execution of a block of the statements for how many times? For the fixed number of times. And it is also called what? The non-iterative loop. Example, for loop. Okay. So now we begin the first loop, that is the for loop. So what is the for loop? In this looping system, in this for loop looping system, the number of iteration is fixed. Here the loop starts with a given value of a variable, that is called initial value, which is called the initial value. It executes the block of statements by updating, means by changing, by increasing or decreasing. Updating means by increasing or decreasing the control variable, that is called index variable, unless the given condition is false. So what is a for loop? In this looping system, the number of iteration is fixed. Here the loop starts with a given value of a variable. It executes the block of statements by updating the control variable unless the given condition is false. Okay. Now let us see the syntax of for loop. The syntax is, first we have to add the for, then initial value. After initial value, checking the condition, test condition till this condition is true, the body of the loop will be executed. And update means the value of initial value will be changed, increased or decreased. And between this pair of curly bracket, between this block, whatever statement we write, this full part is called the body of the loop. This full part is called what? Body of the loop. And this curly bracket, pair of curly bracket, is excused, is optional if the body of the loop has got only one statement. If it has got only one statement, so you may give this curly bracket, may not give. Okay. Now the syntax will be more clear by this example. Suppose we have example, write a program to print first 10 natural number. Our program is going to print first 10 natural number using for loop. Public class natural number, public static void main method, no import, no scanner class because we are not inputting anything. For int n equal to 1, n less than equal to 10 and n plus plus. See, this initial value is int n equal to 1. Int means data type of n is int. Test condition is till how many times the loop will be performed, till the value of n is not less than or equal to 10. Either less than 10 or equal to 10. And n plus plus is the updation, means value of n will be changed, increased one by one. So see, in the beginning n value is 1. So 1 is less than 10. Yes, condition is true. 1 is less than 10. Then system out println n. The 1 is printed. Then go this curly bracket. Go for the next n. Next n will be n plus plus. The n plus plus means 1 plus plus means 2. It is increment operator. So the n value becomes 2. Now it comes to check the condition. 2 less than 10. Yes, the system out println n means 2 is printed. Again go 2 plus plus 3. 3 less than 10. Yes, the print 3. Then 3 plus plus 4. Again come and check the condition. 4 less than 10. Yes, the print 4. Then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After printing 9, 9 plus plus, the 9 plus plus becomes 10. The 10 is less than 10. No. But 10 equal to 10. It is less than or equal to. The 10 equal to 10. Yes. The system out println n means 10 is printed. Again go for next n plus plus. It will be 10 plus plus 11. 11 less than 10. No. 11 equal to 10. No. This condition becomes false. So the loop is terminated and it comes to end of the program. So in this loop, exactly we know the loop is repeating how many times? 10 times. Now let us check this program in BlueJ. Let us write this program in BlueJ. New class, class name natural number. Open. Type the whole program. First delete all these unnecessary messages. No import is required, no scanner object is required because we are not inputting anything. So public static void main string args for int n equal to 1 initial value, n less than equal to 10, checking the condition, and updation n plus plus. Close the bracket. In the body of the loop, only one line, system out println n semicolon. Close the loop, close the method, close the class. Compile the program. Println t is missing. Print, compile, no syntax error. Close and see the output. It has printed first 10 natural number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, just right click, void main, and OK, and see the output. So this was the example of for loop. So in today's class, what we have learned what is a loop, what are the three different types of loops, and then loops are two types, entry control loop and exit control loop, and we have discussed about the fixed iterative loop, that is the for loop. So revise and learn all these terms. Thank you.